Storms, as they often do, continue to roll through here in South Florida as we see Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. This guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And here we go, a minute Miami downpour. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Ready. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go. 10. Ready. Go.
On the gun, Rattler. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Connection made to Shaheed. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a New Orleans first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hut, go. Set, hut.
Oh, he taps it quickly. Receiver coming across here. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Here we go. Set.
Kamara running out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
On the set.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And he sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This from 40 on the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who snagged a couple of Heisman votes on his way to the NFL last season. It's Kyle McCord.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Going play action here, McCord. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, McCord. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're going to start on the ground with Camaro. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Rattler to the air now. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They put a receiver in motion right. It's Camara on third down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Achane again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Pass it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Miami Dolphins. Here we go. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Achan punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Screen here for Kamara. Now he's off on the left sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard
Check right.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Ready.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football.
Here we go.
They've got 3rd and 8.
Yellow. Ready. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. The Dolphins offense and Kyle McCord out for this next drive. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
McCord from the pistol. Here's a screen for Achan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a champ from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
They're going to throw it on third and long. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Jake Bailey on the punt. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go, set.
Counter give to Kamara. Jukes one defender. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Give on second to Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending first and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Right.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and you're taking that short completion.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down. On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Grupe sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the
A-chain on the inside give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing, McCord. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Saints come marching onto the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Rattler. Jump off Popeye's back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Let's go give to Camaro. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Once again, it is Jack Brownie now for the punt. To return, McCole Hardman. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints.
Trying again, following the set. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's McCord to the air. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 21. On target to Waddle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points, They did just that.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the second-year man, Rome Odunze. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bears find a way. They win it by a point. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Joe Burrow. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Bengals are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Lions earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins offense and Kyle McCord out for this next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Take go.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Called in by Waddle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running left, here's Achane. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They're now set for 1st and 10. With the play fake, McCord. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, get that 1st down anyway.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Practice, go.
Right. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the penalty nearly gave him the first. They only need an inch or two now on third down. McCord on the sneak. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
17. Saints 6. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Rattler on the play fake. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down by Trevor Wallace. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away.
Christian Isian on the coverage.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagle.
From the gun, McCord. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
McCord. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
So much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
70 Lions.
McCord from the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Brings it in at the 12. Jukes out a one-stop. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for two.
The Saints will line up for the
Tight end in motion left. He's throwing for it. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins, center running back Devon Achane, getting back to work. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's McCord. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second down now, 7 to go.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff to Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look in that defense.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's good.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he gets him around 6 there. Zanker in from the secondary, making that stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 36. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Shut up. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Back to throw, McCord. That one's good to McConkey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
He ran from the gun with right. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Brian Brzee on the stop.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check off.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up 3rd down.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Sit, put.
He'll try to do it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Trying to run it in. A-Chan. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing. It's McCord. This one's caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Don't play action here. McCord has it down close. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12.
Dolphins 24, Saints 12. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Saints offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set, go.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Check pitch.
Camara running out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Set. Blue 32.
2nd and 13. Catch made by Cooks. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Saints first down.
Down. Ready?
Here's a give inside to Camara. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Down.
Let's go. 75.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Put.
From the gun. Avoids him, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Ready, set.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Saints.
Hut, go. Ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blow check.
2nd down, it's another give to Kamara. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
On the tackle.
Ready.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Stand. Hut.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Check
goal.
pitch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to
The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5.
Saints 19.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Hardman with a return. Finds some... What a hit! And the ball's loose! Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Right again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
A loss of 2.
Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line for 2nd down. McCord's going to throw here. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. They take a knee, and that should do it for us here. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.